Remember Disney's new Snow White?
It's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah. Weird.
She's like the anti-advertisement spokesperson, really putting that Disney marketing budget to work. Rachel Zegler recently shared some strong opinions about Trump voters. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. Is it just me, or is the evil queen starting to look like she was trying to do us all a favor? Her motives are starting to feel pretty relatable.
Yeah, that seems on par with the agenda, right? Rachel Zegler. I'm gonna be honest, I'm only familiar with her because of this. I haven't seen a new Snow White. I don't even know if it came out or if it's coming out. I'm just keeping it real. But these meltdowns continue. You know we got to report on what's happening. Since Trump won, everybody's melting down. Rachel and Disney and all of these mainstream entertainment networks are definitely under fire. And a big question mark around, their future in some cases. But I want to finish reading what Rachel Zegler wrote. It says, I find myself speechless in the midst of this. Another 4 years of hatred leading us towards a world I do not want to live in. Leading us towards a world that will be hard to raise my daughter in. Leading us towards a world that will force her to have a baby she doesn't want. Nobody's gonna force you to do that. Just force your legs closed. Like, it's something. Okay. Excuse me, y'all still getting over the code. Leaning us towards a world that is fearful. Wow, I shouldn't be this shocked, but I am. I am heartbroken for my friends who are woke fear. Who awoke fear this morning, and I am here with you to cry, to yell, to hug, to wax poetic on how the left continues to fail us and forging a new path forward. The loss should not have been, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes. Yeah, but that was the deal, though. I echo Ethel King's statement more than anything. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. Wow, so you're wishing stress and wow, man, misery loves company, but I ain't going over there, man. I ain't invited to that event, but the misery, that is.
Disney actor Rachel Zegler, who's playing Snow White in the upcoming film, put out a post in which she said she wanted Trump and his supporters to never know peace. Well, Rachel, I'm sorry to inform you that many of us Trump supporters are Christian who actually know a peace that surpasses all understanding. And what happens in politics matters, but it's not our God. For instance, I didn't want Kamala Harris to win, but if she would have, none of us would be losing our minds, shaving our heads, calling for harm to come to the other side, going on TikTok screaming, showing women how to make potions in order to take out men, burning effigies of Kamala Harris, trying to cast spells on her, profusely crying on camera and ranting like maniacs, calling for people to disown their family members that voted for Kamala Harris, calling people race traitors if they didn't vote the way I think people with their skin color should, and hoping that the other side never knows peace. This is all very disturbing behavior and something you shouldn't expect from the party who calls themselves all-loving, all-inclusive. You guys can be pretty evil. I'm praying for you.
Evil indeed. I mean, and the fact that they seem so oblivious to this, or they act oblivious, I think that'd be more appropriate, is even more shameful. These people practically wish us to just have a miserable life, and in some cases that we have none at all, just because we don't share the same belief system, while pointing the finger and saying, this is the side who is doing this to us. It don't make sense. Not only that, I remember reading a story about a woman who ended up attempting to put some sort of spell. She paid like $8 to put a spell on Elon Musk and all that. Like, this is just ridiculous behavior. Inhumane, so to speak. Not even so to speak. That's exactly what it is. Inhumane behavior. This is the tolerance side, though. But speaking of Elon, Comcast, IBM, Disney, Warner Brothers, Discovery, and Lionsgate Entertainment all are resuming advertisement on X after leaving the platform last year. Trump's re-election did this. Definitely, I wanted to make sure I reported on that. But Rachel Zegler, she has to go, according to Megan Kelly. You know, that woman right here be snapping. Let's get into it.
Picture a Broadway actress who issued a post saying, F Biden supporters. May Biden or Kamala never have a moment's peace. That person would be fired so fast it would make your head spin. They wouldn't last one more minute in any Hollywood role. This is truly like, she has to go. I'm sorry, Disney. She has to go. And you're going to put out a Disney film with Snow White, a beloved American character, with a woman who hates more than half the country, the half that just elected Donald Trump. This is an incredible pivot point right now. We'll see which way the woke Disney decides to go.
Given Disney's track record, man, they ain't gonna fire her. They ain't got no spine over there when it comes to stuff like this. At all, you know what I'm saying? They fired Gina, somebody said Carano for less. I'm not sure what it is. They says, yes, she does not even look like Snow White. Plus, she talks crap about the president. It seems the real witch in the movie was Rachel Zegler after all. Oh, they said she seriously needs to go, and they are calling for the boycott of Disney in the comments right now. Free speech is still a thing for now. They say, let her stay. She's doing a fine job destroying Disney. Yeah, man. She even now is trying to do damage control. She released an apology. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Rachel Zegler.
Weird.
Snow White is running for president.
I'm launching my campaign.
And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks.
There's going to be so many stories that come from the set about how difficult I am to work with.
With the Snow White trailer about to come out later this month, it looks like Disney might have gotten a hold of Rachel Zegler's publicist because she has just put out an apology.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Yep, she actually did. Oh, look, Rachel, I ain't gonna read that part, went into damage control mode when she told over 75 million Americans that they should, quote, never know peace because they all voted. I mean, because of the way that they voted. She's still up, it will always be one, and the only reason this post was made was likely because Disney had to shout at her again. So yeah, let's see what this apology letter is hitting on real quick, y'all. Says, hi everyone, I would like to sincerely apologize for my election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding. What? So you even blaming? Did she just try to blame Trump supporters for her? Bruh. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding. I am sorry I contributed to the negative discourse. This week has been emotional for so many of us, but I firmly believe that everyone has the right to their opinion, even when it differs from my own. Yeah, right. I am committed to contributing positively towards a better tomorrow. Cap, we call Cap, Cappity, Cap. We gonna read this first comment too. You can apologize when you make, you can apologize when you make a mistake. She has done this in all her roles. She's been saying this kind of stuff, antagonizing fan bases for years. At that point, it's not a mistake. It's a personality trait. You mean it, so there's no point in apologizing. Somebody said she doesn't mean it at all. Her first statement, or how she truly feels Disney just can't have bad press surrounding their princess when they're about to drop a major trailer this month. LOL. I'm not sure if I want to be cool with somebody like this. And you can't even stand on how you really feel. Nah, man, this is a fake apology in my opinion, my personal opinion. I don't accept it. You just said that you wish that, myself and my family and families all across America don't have peace in our lives because we don't agree with you. Get out of here.